Hey, this is MassX with a brand new Eminence and Shadow Master of Garden video, and we got our second event character drop. Yes, it is Laid Back Rebel ETA, and normally I'd go through the update notice, but there wasn't anything in it besides the fact that we got this character and the rerun banner, etc. Nothing changed to the game, so we're going to cut to the chase and get right to it now. So let's look at this character. Now, on her profile, she is Shadow Garden Elf Uniform, 7 Shadows. Of course, she's a blue supporter, so let's see what this character can do. The Awaken Skill 2 recovers HP of single ally with lowest HP by 150% of attack. Raises defense of all blue elemental allies by 30% for 15 seconds. The Awaken Skill 1 grants 3 times Mystic Power on all allies for 25 seconds. Also raises Healing Boost by 100% for 20 seconds. Further raises SP Boost by 20% for 20 seconds if blue elemental. I really hate gimmicky characters in games, and they're doing this whole Mystic Power thing between the ETA and the Delta, but we'll talk about that in a second. The Awaken Hidden Technique raises own overheal based on total Mystic Power stacked on all characters. In battle, multiplied by 1% permanent. Raises damage inflicted for all allies based on total Mystic Power stacked on all characters in battle, multiplied by 1% for 30 seconds, and recovers HP by 200% of attack. Then we've got the Magic Gear slot, and lastly, we have the special ability. Every 7 seconds after start of wave, inflicts slow on all enemies for 5 seconds. Also inflicts dark for 5 seconds. Further raises damage received based on total Mystic Power stacked on all characters in battle, multiplied by 0.82% for 5 seconds. Raises attack of all allies based on total Mystic Power stacked on all characters in battle, multiplied by 0.70% for 10 seconds. Further raises defense based on total Mystic Power stacked on all characters in battle, multiplied by 0.7% for 10 seconds. So yeah, the Awaken special ability, if you hypothetically have enough stacks of Mystic Power, would be really good. But again, she's based off this Mystic Power, and so is Delta, okay? Let's go ahead and look at Delta here. In Delta, we've already talked about, but it's very similar. The stacks on Delta create more damage for Delta. Now, looking at ETA's weapon, it is 20 seconds after start of wave, inflicts 6 times Mystic Power on all enemies for 25 seconds. Grants 6x Mystic Power on all allies for 25 seconds, and further raises speed by 40% for 30 seconds. It's 50% when you have it at 5. So yes, you're going to get those stacks initially guaranteed with ETA, at least in that first, what did it say, 20 seconds after the start of battle for 25 seconds. So basically from seconds 20 to 45, you're getting a total of 12 total stacks of Mystic Power between the enemy and between the allies. So that's nice. Delta's weapon, each time damage is inflicted, inflicts Mystic Power on single enemy for 25 seconds and raises own speed by 3%. That's at 4. At 5, it goes up to 4%, I believe. So hypothetically, in a tandem, the two of them should work well. But that doesn't make them good characters to pull for, quite honestly. Outside of the event, I just don't know what the usefulness is really going to be, especially when you think about all the blue characters that you're currently using right now. If they would even fit, and quite honestly, to maximize these characters, they need to be played together because you want as many stacks as Mystic Power. That's why I talk about gimmicky. It kind of forces you into these two. They're not bad characters, but they're not characters that, to me, I see taking you anywhere further in the game because of that limitation with Mystic Power and really needing the two of them in tandem so you're able to get lots and lots of stacks. And that's, your team comps aren't going to really, that's taking 2 slots out immediately. That's leaving you 3 left only. So yeah, I think you see where I'm going with this one. I wouldn't recommend pulling on either of these. I got a copy of each just to test, and quite honestly, I haven't been blown away at this point in time. I haven't had nearly as much time with ETA. Delta can ramp up that damage with the Mystic Power. I will give her that. And it's pretty good. You can get there. But again, to really maximize it, you need both. And that's just too many slots, too much space, too many characters out in the game that in my team comps, I can't let go of 2 spots to have these 2 together. So to me, for most, this is a hard skip in time to save. So let me know your thoughts on either of these characters, in particular ETA. Not a bad character, it's just, you know what? It's not a character that you really should be pulling on. Save your resources. With that, as always, please like and subscribe. It helps a lot. Have a great day.